bit of little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So this brings up a 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Out to the left, it's complete to Dodson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Well, where do you find that one in the playbook, Charles?
You don't. You absolutely don't. And sometimes what happens is guys want to make a big play, and they turn it into a really bad one. Sometimes you're best just to cut your losses and go down. I hope we don't see another play like that. I'll guarantee you the offensive coordinator, he's looking at his play sheet. He can't find it either.
Yeah, big loss there on the pass completion. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. Fielded at the 20. Whoosh. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Let's go! 3:19! 3:19!
Time running out here on the play clock. Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. That's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They were stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Play clock winding down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Hey, you got three. Three down. Hurry up, here we go. Green,
Slot man moves right. And the play clock's running down. And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down.
Here we go now. 3:19.
And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
They'll try and sneak it here. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
Getting late in the 4th now, Charles. 2-minute warning just around the corner.
Yeah, some teams just want to get to that spot, take a breath, and then come out and attack for the rest of the game.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 3-19.
They'll run it with Williams. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he'll work it in. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This to make it a 3-score game late. And that is no good. No good. Wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
And the 49ers defense gets ready here as they trot back out there. Their stay on the field last time was short-lived with a 3 and out. See if they can get some more of that.
And ordinarily, you want to be on the field playing, right? But 3 and outs, that's almost gold to a defense. Get to the bench, get some rest, turn the ball over to your offense.
We'll see what they can do here. See if they can force another 3 and out.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. He's got time in the pocket. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it.
Watch the curl. Here we go now. 3-19.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. Surveying the field. A dump off to Sims. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Cousins on 1st down. Caught left side, Garcon. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. Again, it's Cousins. Complete to the right. This is Garcon. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a solid run down inside the 30. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And with 45 seconds showing, he spikes the football. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Third and short yardage, Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left. To the air again, it's Cousins. Finding time. All kinds of time. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. On third down, Cousins. He's got time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down right about the 20. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. And, you know, winning is good for all the obvious reasons, but if for nothing else, it makes tomorrow's film session a little more palatable, doesn't it?
Oh, indeed it does. Sometimes it helps you in the grading because the coaches will look at it, and if it's a borderline play for you, if you won the game, you might get a plus in your column instead of a minus.
So for the 49ers, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Landover.